Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Star Trek Voyager, Season 4, Episode 24, Demon. So this is kind of an interesting episode. It doesn't feel right. By the end of the episode, I'll kind of explain when I get there, but I don't know, something about this episode didn't sit well with me, really, and I don't know, maybe I'll work through my feelings with you guys. We'll kind of talk about it. So from the very beginning, Voyager is in gray mode, which is something we've never seen before, and it's never talked about again. So right off the bat, it's like, what is this? But it makes sense, because it's basically like an energy conservative mode, because they've run out of energy. And they can't just like go to Walmart and get some AA batteries. So they're basically like moving at half impulse, trying to find some sort of energy source. And Vorik shows up again, which is kind of cool. We haven't seen Ensign Vorik for quite a while. And I don't think we see him again until like the penultimate episode of the series. And finally, Seven is like, hey, I found this planet that has the energy source we need. And Chakotay's like, no, that's a demon class planet, or it's class Y, which I've never actually thought about it, and I've never done the research, which I might do after I'm done with this video. But I know like hospitable planets or that can like support human life are class M planets, and to know that a demon class planet is class Y, I'm kind of curious to look at like what's A through Y. So I don't know, I've never done that. If you guys know or have a good link or something, go ahead, let me know, because I'm kind of curious now. So anyways, to kind of boil it all down, Tom and Harry decide to go to the planet, and their suits start breaking down, because that's how inhospitable this planet is, that their actual life suits start breaking down, and like they start choking and dying. Janeway basically cannot maintain the ship any longer, and so she lands Voyager, which I believe this is the third time Voyager's landed in the series. There's some kind of funny scenes that aren't really necessary. It's almost filler of Neelix going to the medical bay, and like Neelix and the doctor having like this really awkward standoff on who can make who more miserable. When, let me tell you, with roommates, that's something that actually happens. So anyways, Harry, Chakotay, and Seven go to find Tom and Harry, and they're not in their suits anymore. They're just walking around breathing just fine. And they're like, oh yeah, this planet's fine. You don't even need your suit. And so they go, and the doctor's like, you guys have been like bioformed, because now when they try to breathe oxygen, they start to die. And it's like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like the planet reconstructed them on a molecular level to like change their lungs and stuff. Well, anyways, B'Elanna ends up touching one of the silver blood goopy things, and it clones her finger, and instantly you're like, oh, no, that's not Tom and Harry. Y'all done messed up. And so they do find the real Tom and Harry, and when they do, Voyager starts sinking, and Janeway's like, screw this. And so she starts bombing the planet, and Tom and Harry actually start to feel physical pain because she's hurting the planet. And it turns out that this planet had never experienced consciousness before. It just existed. And when Tom and Harry got absorbed, it duplicated them, and now it wants more. And like, that's super interesting. Like, I am down for that. But then, like, as they're like, we need you so we can experience more life. And it's like, okay, where are you going with this? And so Janeway talks the crew into giving a little bit of DNA. And then the final shot is Voyager being let go to fly off into space. And there's a whole duplicate crew now. There's like a bunch of Starfleet people just hanging out on the planet. And I don't know, like something about that doesn't sit well with me, where it's like Picard or Sisko or somebody else would not do that. Like they'd be like, nuh-uh, sorry, but we're not cloning ourselves so you can have your own population. Like that's not something we do, because all these people have like their secrets and all sorts of stuff. Like what if the Borg come or some other alien species comes and kidnaps one of them and gets all the Starfleet secrets and the shield harmonics and all that bullshit? Like it's like, it just didn't seem right with me. We do find out a little bit, I won't spoil it, but this duplicate crew does come back next season. But I don't know, something about it just didn't sit right with me at the very end, with Janeway agreeing to duplicate the crew just so this planet can like feel what it's like to have consciousness. So, for those who have seen this one, what did you guys think about it? The whole Class Y demon planet, Tom and Harry, the Silver Goop, and the duplicate crew. Like, what do you think Picard or Sisko or Kirk would do? Do you agree with Janeway's decision? Go ahead, let me know in the comments below. There's my dog, Little Bear. And I will see you guys next time for One.